Hello, my dear Armenians, these are the news from Western Armenia, especially for you. Presidential elections are being held in Western Armenia. Vahagn and Armenian youth receive patriotic awards. A Western Armenia representative visited the Andranik Museum. The sun was covered by fog. Artsakh's cultural heritage is in serious danger as Azerbaijan ignores all international rules. Artsakh is used in propaganda in Charles Willey's mission. The U.S. Deputy Secretary of State honored the Armenian Genocide victims. Harutyun Marutyan's new book tells the long story of Armenian Genocide, Remembrance. The National Assembly of Western Armenia will hold the official presidential election on November 22 from 11:30 to 4 p.m. All delegates and guests are invited and pre-registration is required. For registration and for more information, please visit our website. The Vahagn military patriotic group held a ceremony near the statue of God in Nezhde. Western Armenia's delegation led by Armenian Abrahamian took part in the event. Many young people attended and too received Vahagn certificates for their patriotic service. A symbolic princely chain was also given to a person who supported Armenian values. The event took place during the celebrations for Agatangeghos' 150th birthday, his library's 90th anniversary and his museum's 70th anniversary, showing the close link between Armenian culture and patriotism. Western Armenia's representative visited General Andranik's House Museum and met with the museum's director and staff. They discussed Andranik's heroic actions and the history behind the museum. Opened in 1995 and reopened in 2006, the two-hall museum holds documents, letters, awards, personal items from Fedayins and Andranik's sword from the Balkan War. A small garden outside features statues of Armenian Fedayins fighters. Raymond Ruben Berberian writes about his long search for an official document proving his Armenian roots. He describes growing up in Argentina, discovering the Armenian community and wanting to reconnect with his heritage. For years he asked for confirmation of his origin from embassies but received no help. He studied the Armenian Genocide deeply and wrote books about identity, even though they were not widely accepted. He believes only Western Armenia can legally confirm someone's ancestry and says many Armenians still avoid facing their true origins. Andranik Museum warns that Artsakh's cultural heritage is now at great risk after the forced displacement of Armenians. Azerbaijan is erasing or altering Armenian monuments. Churches like Shushi's Saint John the Baptist and Berdzor's Saint Ambartsum have already been destroyed. Artsakh had 5,658 monuments, churches, monasteries, khachkars, cemeteries, all now endangered. He adds that non-material culture is also threatened because people are separated from their homeland. The key solution is keeping Artsakh Armenians living together as a united community. Azerbaijan is using tourism for propaganda by bringing foreign visitors to Artsakh. Since 2022, traveler Charles Willey has led tours that present a based view supporting Azerbaijan. These visits, coordinated with Azerbaijani authorities, includes restricted and formally minded areas, turning the trips into dark tourism used for anti-Armenian messaging. Alison Hooker, U.S. Deputy Assistant Secretary of State, visited the Armenian Genocide Memorial. She and her group laid flowers at the internal flame and toured the site, including the stones dedicated to Ambassador Morgenthau and Clara Berton, both of whom helped Armenians during the genocide. IB Theories Bloomsbury has published Harutyun Marutyan's new book, commemorating the genocide against Armenians. It covers early commemorations, Soviet-era restrictions, the diaspora's role, and the traditions around April 24. It also explores the history of the phrase "I remember and demand." Western Armenia noted that the author did share the project with them, but major Armenian newspapers have already written about the book. If you have any questions or want to learn more, you can visit our official link. Thank you for watching. See you tomorrow.